Rob Dewar reporting here from our facilities in Mirabel. I want to give an update on the latest activities on the CSeries program. Really happy to say that we now have 3 aircraft in the flight test program. We had all 3 of the aircraft flying at the same time, first time for us, so great news. Also in terms of productivity, weather's gotten better here in Mirabel, and we've been able to really pick up on the productivity side, so we're now actually performing to the expected levels that we need to. So of course that's all very positive. But really more importantly is really the test results, and I'm actually going to walk you through how we're progressing in terms of the results that we're getting to date. So starting with the update on FTB1. As you know, FTB1 started the flight test program here in Mirabel and then was ferried down to Wichita to really help us with the weather and also conduct the second set of tests. These tests were dedicated to the stall tests, and basically we were able to test all the configurations of the high lift system. And these tests are very important because they determine the takeoff and landing performance for the aircraft. Update on Flight Test Vehicle 2. As you know, it started the flight test program early in January. This aircraft is dedicated to systems tests, but primarily the power plant, APU testing, and other systems on the aircraft. This aircraft is flying regularly, it's doing well. It goes on the ground also to do ground tests, such as refueling tests, and also tests of other systems that need to be conducted on the ground. So far progressing well, and also productivity has increased a lot on this flight test vehicle. FTV3 update. Flight Test Vehicle 3 entered the flight test program early in March and actually has been doing a number of flights. This flight test vehicle is dedicated to avionics and electrical testing. We've already ferried this aircraft down to Wichita, so something not a revelation, but it flies like a CSeries, nothing of a surprise, but very important because all the aircraft handle the same, so that is really reassuring that we have consistent builds and performance from the aircraft. So great news, and you'll see a lot of activity from this aircraft flying out of the Wichita Flight Test Center. Update on Flight Test Vehicle 4, FTV4. As you can see in the background, actually painted in production quality paint. Why do we do that? Of course for some marketing reasons, but really primarily it's because it's the performance test aircraft, and as such it must be in the configuration that aircraft will go into service. This aircraft actually progressing well, and will enter the flight test program in the coming weeks. Update on FTB5. Actually this aircraft is dedicated to interiors, cabin testing, and environmental testing. Aircraft is progressing to plan, and will be actually entering the flight test program later this year. Also, the first CS300 is in final assembly. It's progressing well. The structures are essentially complete. Now we're in process to install the various systems, and of course exciting to see the first CS300 here in Mirabel. And again, this aircraft will enter the flight test program later this year. It'll be of course an exciting moment to have the second family member of the CSeries entering the flight test program. Little thing on the build of this aircraft, it is built on the same assembly tooling, same line, and actually the assembly has gone rather like the CS100, so also very encouraging news for the assembly of the CS300. So of course we talk a lot about the flight test program. However, we have to talk also about the ground test program. Very important. We have a system test rig we call Siesta, actually progressing very well, and of course that is supporting the flight test program. And again, remember, the way we do this, we actually test on the ground, validate in the air. And so that actually helps very much in terms of the earned value of the flight test program that we fly when we're really ready to validate that the aircraft or system meets the requirements. So that's progressing very well. Other ground test major rig is the static test article. I'm happy to report actually testing is going to plan. We've already completed a number of certification test loads to ultimate load, and all those tests to date have been successful, so also good news on that side. So right now we're building P1, the first production aircraft. It's also nearing structural completion. And as you know, we've been building these aircraft so far in existing buildings in Mirabel, but we have actually completed the structure for the main new building. It's a world-class manufacturing building, and it is finished outside in the building itself, but we'll commission it mid this year, and we'll do of course a production ramp up in this facility. So we're all excited to commission it and move in and get the ramp up of the program going. So as an overall summary of where we are, you can see that The flight test productivity rates are where they need to be. And equally important, as I mentioned, the results are in line with our expectations. And of course, the thing very important as well, the pilots, they love to fly the aircraft. They love the way it handles, they love the performance. So that's, I'd say, unusual. Pilots usually are very demanding, but they're very satisfied and positive with the product. So great year so far. We've got to keep up and ramp up the flight test program, launch the production buildings, and start ramping up the program. So I hope you enjoyed the update. Stay tuned. You can watch us on CSeries.com, where we do regular updates and photos. And also keep looking in the sky. You'll see us around. Take care. Thanks.